We are hiking out of Dzongla towards the Chola pass. It was overcast and misty when we woke up, but it's cleared up nicely, which is a relief. There's a little bit of snow on the floor, and yeah, this is going to be 5,400 meters, so no joke. They're expecting a little bit more snow on the actual pass itself as we get higher, because this snow was all melting as it fell yesterday, so there should be a little bit more on the pass. But looks like it's going to be a nice day with some sun. Yeah, so should be some nice views. We are on top of Chola Pass, and we think this is about 5,300, and we've just met some cool people here. Hello. Say hi, who are making a full-on banquet, camping out here, thinking they might get a view of the mountains, but I think it's a little bit misty for that, unfortunately. Yeah, Chola Pass is, well, Chola is no joke, as I said before. It's we've just been hiking across a glacier for the last half an hour. Lots of scrambling, lots of ice. Yeah, if the glacier wasn't so crunchy and nicely sort of textured, we would have probably wanted crampons, but as it is, there's quite enough traction under your feet for walking across. It wasn't too steep either. Can't see down the other end. Can't see off the other end. But apparently the way down is pretty sketchy as well. There's a hand line here, and it gets pretty icy. So we'll see how it goes. So we had a delicious, very relaxing lunch in Dragnag and hiked the 2 hours onto Gokyo. The hike to Gokyo is dominated by this enormous glacier, which the trail just sort of goes across. Obviously the glacier is just a giant gravel pit with erosion, constant erosion, and constantly changing, so the trail was just a complete mess. There was lots of dead ends, and it wasn't really a trail at all, really. It was just lots of stacks of rocks telling you kind of approximately which way to go. But it was the most amazing experience. I've never been on a glacier like that before, never had to get across a glacier of that size, and it was like being on another planet. It was very, very, very strange. But yeah, Gokyo is by this beautiful lake, which we'll get some better pictures of tomorrow, I'm sure. And we've checked into this amazing guest house, which is probably the nicest guest house I've ever stayed in Nepal. It has a art gallery in the entrance here, and the rooms are really nice. Just had a hot shower, which is probably the best shower I've had since I arrived in Nepal. And yeah, it's quite a lovely place. Yeah, but we're going to probably stay here for a couple of days. We're going to take a rest day here because it's so nice, and hike to Gokyo and maybe do this big loop that we've been thinking about, where we'll have to camp for 3 days. But yeah, very interesting day today, especially with that glacier.